Hey, live at Pride, sponsored by Maldron Hotels. We are at Northern Pride, baby. Can you believe it? I'm Paris Monroe, by the way. Nice to meet you.
I am DJ Stacey B. Hello.
Hello, and we're joined by a fabulous guest, Jade Mia Broadhead. Hello, my love.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm good, yeah. How was it for you on stage?
It was great. It was great. There was technical difficulties, and I managed to snap a guitar string.
Was it the G string by any chance?
Do you know what? I don't even know. I haven't looked at it. I haven't assessed the damage yet. But I've sent my friend off to buy a new guitar string because I'm playing again later.
Because you're back on. Which stage are you on later on today?
Yes, I'll be on the B scene, inside the B scene tent at 5:30.
Right.
As part of the Future is Queer.
Double whammy then for you
It
today.
is, yeah.
Honestly, I know, I love it. It's like a Jade sandwich. We've got Jade performing, then we've got Jade here, and then we've got Jade again. I'm here for it. Do you know, for me, Pride will always be a protest, and it's so important for our community to stand together and be there and support more than ever before. What does Pride mean to you exactly, and why is it so important?
Yeah, I mean, to me, again, Pride is still protest. It's a lovely occasion, like rainbows. It's very colourful, very pretty, but it started off as a protest movement, and it needs to still be a protest movement because there's still a lot of troubles out there for like LGBT people and trans people in particular. So I think it's important to keep that element of Pride to it. Personally, I think it's just like outside of that, on a lighter note, it's a chance for everybody to be who they are. Even if that's only for a weekend, like if you're not out and things like that, people can come. Like I came here last year before I started Hormones, played at the B Scene tent again, and it was I got to dress up before I was really dressing, like feminine in public. So yeah, I think it's a great experience for those both reasons basically.
And do you remember your first ever Pride that you went to, and how did that feel for you being at your first ever Pride?
Strangely, like Northern Pride always used to clash with an Americana festival at the Sage, which used to be the highlight of my summer, and it's kind of worked out really funny because that ended with COVID and it's not being held since, and now I'm out and I can come to Pride.
So it's the first. So is this your second Pride then?
No, so I went to a few last year. I went to
Right.
York Pride, which was like really amazing. I had been to Pride once before to see Belinda Carlisle.
Of course. What a perfect reason to go to
Who
Pride.
could not come to see Belinda Carlisle? So that was great. But yeah, it's just a wonderful weekend.
If you could share the stage with any artist, who would it be? Because for me personally, I would absolutely love to share the stage with Lisa Scott Lee. Big fan.
Well, you might get your chance tomorrow.
I'm going to make that happen for you tomorrow.
Because I'll start blushing and that's it. I'm gone now.
Let's get a poll. Let's get people like emailing.
We're going to manifest this.
Requesting this.
Yes, amazing.
So who would it be for you?
Oh my god, like my favorite. I'm mostly into guitar bands and kind of like musicians, but my all-time favorite artist is Rihanna. I would actually just pass out in her presence, so I don't think it would be a good idea.
Rude boy, can you get it up?
That's the one.
Work.
That's the one. So yeah,
Rihanna Jade Jam.
Yeah,
I'm here for it.
I've seen Rihanna live 18 times.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, a bit of a fan. So.
Oh, I did not expect that.
I thought you might have said like John Bon Jovi, because you were talking about really being into guitar. But Rihanna, I'm here for Rihanna.
She needs to get a guitar, and she needs to get you as a guitarist.
That's
for sure.
right. Absolutely.
Yeah.
If I was going to, it would be Mel B. Mel B from the Spice Girls.
I love the Spice Girls.
Yeah, me
Absolutely
too.
love the Spice Girls.
First crush, Mel B was so.
My first full-on dressing feminine in public was going as Baby Spice to the
Oh,
Spice
yes.
Girls concert in Sunderland a few years ago.
Yeah,
So
here for that.
yeah, I've been a long time fan of the Spice Girls.
Okay.
I mean, there are rumours going around that they are potentially having a reunion. Do you think they should play at Northern Pride next year?
Oh my
should
God,
we say
yeah.
this to the boss? Can we get the Spice Girls, please, for next year?
Let's get it. Let's get it happening. And like, I'll happily sacrifice Rihanna for Baby Spice, so I can do it. I'll perform. If Baby Spice needs a guitar player, I don't want to sacrifice Rihanna. What am I talking about? But if I can't get Rihanna, this has gone like a different level now. Oh my god. Headlines. Daily Mail. No. So
We do not support any sacrificial ceremonies of Rihanna.
We don't sacrifice Rihanna here.
No.
Definitely
Never thought
not.
I'd say that out loud.
Oh my god, I can see that.
And is there anybody that you're looking forward to seeing this weekend?
Yes, so Freddie Lewis, I played a gig with
Amazing.
earlier this year at Durham Students' Union, and they're on today. They're an amazing artist. Lisa Scott Lee, like my friend's a massive like Steps fan, so I'm gonna watch her just go absolutely giddy when she comes on. Yeah.
Absolutely.
You're literally dressed as all the colours of the rainbow right now. If you was to say, like, what is your favourite colour?
Okay.
If you ask me that, I can't decide because I change my mind every 5 minutes, but what is yours?
It's gonna sound really cliche, but like I love wearing pink these days. I think summer dresses were always like the item that I would see people like wearing a summer dress and be jealous and want to wear summer dresses. So I have a load of summer dresses. A lot of my stuff went in a fire in Brighton last weekend, so thankfully I hadn't taken this with me. We went down to Brighton Trans Pride, and our hotel burnt down.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
I
Is
didn't
everybody
realise.
okay?
So, yeah, everybody was absolutely fine. But obviously, like a lot of my clothes, a lot of my makeup. So it's been a rush around this week to try and get stuff ready.
Because you're serving like Avril Lavigne with the socks.
Yeah, it's
slash Dorothy from what's it called? What's
Wizard of Oz?
Thank you, Wizard of Oz. God, I do know my shows.
I do love my niece.
And then you've also got like the really like 90s pop princess flowy dress. And then
we've
like
got a Technicolor Dreamcoat.
Technicolor Dreamcoat, yeah.
And a hoodie that I bought the other day, which I realised is not waterproof in the slightest, as I found out when I got coming here today, which is why I look like a drowned rat.
But you don't look like a drowned rat right now. That's all I'm gonna say.
At
The
least
northern weather is well and truly out in force, isn't it? But
was
you still
beautiful
look
last-
fabulous. Your hair's all popping. Everything looks great.
It was straight when I came out.
Now it's wavy.
My hair was straight before I left, and then I came to Pride, and it went all. It's almost
yes.
like a.
Right, so I bumped into Jade earlier today, and we were trying to find like a blow dryer, and the toilets here only have paper.
Yeah.
So we couldn't really.
No.
Yeah.
I did try it though.
But you've actually done really well. It's all about the
Great.
recovery, isn't it, Stacey?
Absolutely.
Thank you. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you. So before you go, I want to ask you what is like your go-to Pride anthem.
My go-to Pride anthem. Oh
I want to know yours as well, Stacey B.
Ooh, okay, I'll get thinking.
Like, I'm gonna go with Rihanna again and say Diamonds. It's just I was supposed to get my first tattoo this week, but with everything happening last week, and
Is it a
gonna
Rihanna
say,
tattoo?
I choose to be happy. So that's coming on that arm soon. But yeah, like that song is personal, like really important to me. And Against my favorite band, one of my favorite bands, Against Me as well. And actually, Androgynous by The Replacements. It's a little less known, but Androgynous by The Replacements is a big song in the trans circles. So it's yeah.
Amazing.
I'll give you three then.
You
I
did?
know.
Couldn't think of one, then give you three.
It's like the Now 25 collection all over again.
Yeah, I can compile a Pride album for anybody if they want it. So yeah, just
Amazing. Oh, I don't know. I think for me it would be Rum and Red Bull. Do you know that song? Rum and Red
No.
Bull. I'm drinking rum and Red Bull. We'll play it for you later.
Yeah.
That
I
would
think
be
it
my
sounds
Pride
familiar.
anthem because I'll be drinking rum
that's cool.
and Red Bull.
Hey,
And it's as
there we
well.
go. As
I
you
don't
can
normally
see.
drink it, but like this is really like it's really helping me.
It does give you wings.
Post-performance. I
Apparently
always drink,
so.
I'm addicted to Lucozade. Can I say that, or is this a sponsorship?
She's
Well, you said
addicted
it
to
now.
Red Bull. Everybody.
You just said
There
it.
goes my Red Bull sponsorship. Like,
Oh my goodness. What do you think to the set?
I think it's amazing. This is by IKEA. IKEA have provided this, and I
Really?
think they have done the most amazing job. If you look at these hands in the Pride colours, everything's making it feel so homely. I think they've done amazing.
Because it was all just like basic wooden color, beige, but they actually painted each one just for us today, which is really
Honestly,
cute.
I wonder if they'll let us keep them at the end because I think they'd look great in my living room.
Innit? I was thinking the same as well with these plants, because plants can be quite expensive. Thanks, IKEA.
I'm just loving how spacious it is because like this area alone is bigger than my flat.
This is bigger than your flat.
Practically, yeah. It's I live in a studio flat, so it's probably from here to that wall. People can't see, but it's
Live your best
yeah.
life, baby, and we've got balloons as well. Like little disco balloons. I tell you what, I feel like me and the set are the same colour.
You're actually a little bit camouflage. You're more camouflage than I am.
I know, right?
I didn't get the memo.
The three of us couldn't be more like opposite in terms of our dress here.
Well, thank you. It's been a pleasure, hasn't it?
It's been amazing. Thank you
Thank
very
you,
much for joining
thank you.
us here in our humble abode.
Thank you. I've
We'll be over there catching your set later on.
can I please stay rather than go back out in the rain?
Stay here. It's too wet outside. Thank you very much, IKEA, as
you.
well, for providing a fabulous set, which I will take home today after we finish. Thank you.